All right, guys, so we got to talk about Mr. Accountability today. Mr. Accountability, yes, that's right. The one LeBron James, or shall I say LeChina James, right? Shout out to Black White Sports. Those guys are crazy about LeBron James in China. But yes, Mr. LeChina James will not be facing any accountability as he's not being suspended for violating league protocols when it comes to COVID-19 after he was caught red-handed partying with Drizzy Drake. Yes, Drake, okay, the rap star, and Michael B. Jordan, the Black Panther actor, even though he was terrible in that movie as an actor. But, you know, hey, LeBron James is out here partying with the elites. Again, I'm not surprised to see this from the mouthpiece of the Democrat Party. All these Democrat mouthpieces are all talk. That's what they are. They're all talk, right? But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's a club for the elites, and you're not invited, okay? And LeBron James has made that clear. Just like Lori Lightfoot has made that clear. Nancy Pelosi has made that clear. Anybody associated with Democrat Party, guys, at this point, in my opinion, they're elitist. They're above us peasants. So let's read a little bit more about LeBron James being not being suspended for this violating COVID protocol rules, and we'll get into Charles Barkley's response to that. So, Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James will not be suspended after he violated the NBA's health and safety protocols this week when he attended a promotional event with rapper Drake and actor Michael B. Jordan, according to a report. Sources told ESPN on Saturday that the league does not intend to suspend James after he attended a photo shoot for LeBeau's 1707 Tequila, a brand that he is an investor in, before Wednesday's play-in game against the Golden State Warriors. So he attended this event right before the game, right before the game, he went to this event. Okay. And just so you know, there has been star players in the NBA that have been suspended or had to quarantine or had to sit out games because they violated a protocol. Namely, James Harden and Kyrie Irving have had to face punishment for violating these rules. But for whatever reason, LeBron James doesn't have to. He's exempt. Okay, Mr. Accountability is exempt. Okay, and as you can see here, these are pictures of LeBron James and Drake, you know, hanging out with the elites, you know, party, sipping on, you know, tequila, you know what I'm saying, living life, maskless, you know what I'm saying, in California, right? Which, you know, hey, at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with. Okay, if they want to live that life, I have no problems with them living their life. My issue here is that the rules are not being applied the same to LeBron as they've been applied to other players. I mean, there's levels to elitism here, guys. The incident was deemed not serious enough to be considered the threat level of a virus spread. Adrian Wojnarowski, NBA insider, says LeBron James won't be suspended for protocols violation, according to ESPN. Nature of event didn't rise to the threat of level of virus spread as described in McTen's story below. Suns Lakers game 1 on Sunday. All right. So Woj just basically said that, hey, LeBron James is not being suspended because the event didn't rise to the appropriate threat level. Okay, what's funny is that there was a reply to this tweet that literally had me dead. Okay, it had me dead because somebody said something in the tweet, I'm not going to show it, to the effect of, please wipe LeBron James bodily fluids off your mouth and realize that other players like Harden and Kyrie Irving have been suspended for the exact same things. But you think that LeBron James is exempt? Why does LeBron James get a pass for something that other players have been suspended for and face punishment for? And that's a good question. You know, again, I don't think that they should have these rules. I think that they should allow people to live their life. But at the same time, again, you know, it seems that there's rules for thee, but not for me. And that LeBron James is some type of special snowflake here. So LeBron actually responded when asked about this. But he really declined to say anything. So it says here, James declined to say after practice on Friday if he had been vaccinated or not. Anything I do off the floor is predicated to my family for a majority or 99% of that, he said. It's about the health and safety of my family. That's what it came down to. Being available to my teammates on the floor is about taking care of my body and me doing everything I can to make sure I'm available both mentally, physically, and spiritually as well. But anything of that nature is all family talk. So LeBron James hasn't indicated whether he's been vaccinated or not. I honestly don't care if LeBron has been vaccinated. I don't think the rules are appropriate, but at the same time, again, the rules are the rules, and LeBron James not following them. Now let's get into Charles Barkley's response, because he basically goes off and he says the NBA does not have the cojones to suspend LeBron James. Take a look.
The NBA just came out and said Bron violated COVID protocols with a release party he was at. But his availability to play is apparently not in question. How do you feel about that?
Hey, listen, I love Adam Silver. Rest in peace, David Stern, the best commissioner in sport. The NBA ain't got the balls to LeBron James. Zero. Listen, today, when I read that, I just, like sometimes you read stuff, you just don't allow it. Hey, the NBA, they ain't got no chance of suspending LeBron James. Like if it was a nobody, they would put him in health and safety protocol. Ain't no way LeBron James is gonna be set out because of health and safety protocol. When I read that, I just started laughing. LeBron James is playing Sunday. Gary.
They were saying like the NBA has two set of rules. Damn right they got two set of rules, and they should. It's LeBron James. You feel me?
All right, guys. So that's Charles Barkley keeping it real once again about LeBron. He's saying that the NBA and Adam Silver does not have the cojones to suspend LeBron James. And he's 100% right. They don't. They don't, because apparently LeBron James runs Adam Silver, okay? And Nike runs LeBron, and China runs Nike. So that's how the totem pole works, right? LeBron James is the boss of Adam Silver, and he runs the league. That's apparently what the relationship is here. And that's really the message that is being sent by the NBA, is that LeBron is running everything, and that, their stars in the NBA, apparently LeBron James is the biggest star. Like, that's the cap that won't face punishment for violating rules. Again, guys, I'm super surprised about this, because Kyrie Irving is a star. James Harden is a star. If they face punishment for these things, then why can't LeBron face punishment? But, there's no way that they was going to suspend LeBron James for a game on the playoffs, or make him sit out games, or even have to quarantine. But again, it flies in the face of the NBA talking about how they care about the health and safety of their own players, right? If you care about the health and safety of your own players so much, then why is it that you're willing to sacrifice the so-called health and safety of your players for LeBron James? But it just tells you that money rules everything, right? Money is basically the primary driver of everything. And they know that if LeBron James was to sit out and the Lakers was to lose because of that, they would face serious money consequences, right? In regards to that. Same reason they won't speak out on China. Same reason they're silent on China is that if they speak out against China, they're going to lose money, right? Money is the drive of everything. And suspending LeBron James and actually applying the rules to him fairly, or criticizing China, right, for their human rights violations, that will cost them money. That's why they don't do it, right? And so yeah, there you go. Charles Barkley is right. They don't have the cojones because of the monetary situation, and apparently LeBron James runs the NBA and not Adam Silver. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.